So you might be asking what we have for today's video. I am really dumb because you already know that from the title. Anyway, it's about playing Halo games in order. Hey, what's up guys? For those who are looking to start the Halo journey, I think this video could help you. I am gonna be breaking two ways. One that follow the chronological order, which means stay loyal to the story and the timeline, and the other way following the release date of every single game. If you want to have a complete experience to the storyline, follow this order. Start with Halo Wars. Set in the world of the famous first-person shooter Halo and presented as a real-time strategy game. Players can take command of human troops or the Covenant Alliance and compete on futuristic battlefields for control of the galaxy. Halo Reach tells us the story of the fall of the planet Reach before the very first episode of the famous FPS series. We follow the desperate fight of the Noble Squad, made up of powerful Spartans, against the countless Covenant legions. The campaign is playable in 4 in cooperation, and the game includes a multitude of widely configurable multiplayer modes, including the famous Baptism of Fire. A full map editor is also included. Halo Combat Evolved takes place in a futuristic context. Faced with an alien alliance determined to eradicate it, humanity plays one of its key assets, the last representative of a section of genetically modified soldiers, the Master Chief. But forced to flee after a defeat, a small contingent of humans, along with the Master Chief, find themselves stranded on a strange ring-shaped artificial world. Halo 2, that immerses the player in a science fiction universe. Locked in a war almost lost and advance against extraterrestrials, humanity only counts on the Master Chief for its salvation. Beyond its dynamic single-player mode, Halo 2 is distinguished above all by its multiplayer that can be practiced locally or on Xbox Live. Halo 3 ODST, a new adventure in the famous Halo 3 universe, dedicated to the glory of the orbital drop shock trooper, the special forces branch that we saw in Halo 2 and Halo 3. As well as in a few books inspired by the saga, this game lets you play as a soldier separated from his team and forced to survive on his own in the ruins of New Mombasa. Halo 3, third part of the saga, this episode brings an epic conclusion to the war between humans and Covenant. Like its predecessor, the software offers to extend the experience on Xbox Live, where you can replay the campaign in cooperation with 3 other players, or compete with up to 16 in one of the many modes offered. Halo Spartan Assault, an action game set in the context of Halo 4. The player discovers the Spartan Ops program through 30 missions in which he faces the Covenant. Halo 4 marks the beginning of a new trilogy in the famous series. The player can embody Master Chief and Cortana in a campaign mode playable up to 4 in Coop. He can also play multiplayer in Forge and Cinema modes for up to 16 people, or complete one of the downloadable weekly missions. Halo Spartan Strike sends you straight to New Mombasa during the events of Halo 2. You play as a Spartan 4 and must repel enemies attacking Earth during a campaign of 30 assignments. Halo 5 Guardians, featuring the adventures of the Master Chief and a new character, the Spartan Jameson Locke. The game also has an important multiplayer part and takes up the known game modes of the series, but also has 2 new features, the Warzone and the Elimination mode. To win, players will be able to count on the many new gameplay features that make Spartans more dynamic than before. Halo Wars 2, a real-time strategy game where players can take command of human troops or the Covenant Alliance and compete on futuristic battlefields for control of the galaxy. Finally, Halo Infinite. It's an FPS developed by 343 Industries. The episode is the direct sequel to Halo 5. We follow the adventures of Master Chief, who is recovered in space by a character before discovering the destroyed Halo. So when it comes to playing the Halo games, it is recommended to follow a specific order for the best experience. By playing the games in chronological order, you will have a deeper understanding of the story and the overall universe. Now it's time for the release date order. Pause the video and take your time to take notes. Here's the complete list. And that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or recommendations, please feel free to leave a comment. Don't forget to give it a like to show your support. Have a fantastic day, everyone.